All right, y'all. We got our taxes dropped off. And, yeah. That's all good. That's all done. But now, what's on my mind, what's more important right now, is getting this chest and tri day in. You know, when I got these glasses on, I mean business. But, I mean, same as usual. I kind of go back and forth of training styles, right? One day, I really just want to do like the Trent Twins, push a lot of weight, you know. But then another day, I'm like, I want to be like C-Bum, Nick Walker with that super slow, really squeezing tempo and stuff, you know. Because I don't think there's really any perfect option, right? But my chest, I want to grow even more, right? I don't think I have like a lacking chest by any means, but it's like, it could be better. As of, you know, anybody's body parts, it could be better. So, you know, my thing is just, you know, how do I really get better? Maybe trying new styles of training, you know? Maybe it's just going to be more of a squeeze day today. Maybe it's going to be that kind of day today. Because I know Sam Sulek, I remember he used to talk about, you know, like his workouts some days. He'd be like, today I really want to just squeeze my chest or something like that. You know, and that might be what I do today. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be lifting today, you could say, but all I know is the same plan is going to be happening. I'm going to be training hard and training heavy, you know? But I might do like a couple lighter sets to get more of a squeeze on my chest or whatever. But, you know, same plan is going to go in there as just train intense. Rather low volume. I might do a little higher volume today just because I might do a little more squeezing sets. But we're going to find out. We're going to see. I don't even know. So I'm going to get to go along on the venture just as much as you guys. I'll be doing the exercises and you'll be watching, but I don't know what even exactly going to go on. I know around what I'm going to be doing, like the same exercises. Like I'm going to be doing an incline bench press, and then I'm going to be doing back supported or whatever, seated chest fly, push fly, and then something else, a couple tricep movements, and then a couple shoulder movements, right? But rep ranges and tempo and all that, sometimes different than usual. So, but we're going to get in there, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, we got one set of this first movement, which is going to be an incline dumbbell bench. Usually I do a Smith machine incline bench, but today we just had to do this today because somebody was using it. But keep your elbows rather tucked in, train heavy and hard, get a deep stretch at the bottom, and get a good squeeze at the top. All right, now we're going to be working the mid-pec and lower pec. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to go a little lighter and get a really good squeeze. So make sure if you really want to get a really good contraction and squeeze, make sure you're kind of crossing your arms over each other, going one arm over at a time. So go right arm over first and then left arm over, or vice versa. But the arm that's over is going to feel more pec activation. But make sure you get a deep stretch at the bottom. And after that, just meet them in the middle. And then after that, just kind of do like a pressing movement. And today we only did one set of this as well. Now we have another mid-lower chest movement where you're just going to be doing a pressing movement right here for just one set as well. Making sure you really emphasize that squeeze to the top, and making sure your elbows are tucked in as well. The more elbows tucked in, the more upper chest activation also you're going to be hitting, and a little more tricep as well. So keep that in mind. But don't have them too flared out because that'll have a lot of shoulder tension, which we're not trying to hit a lot of front delt when we're doing chest. So just train one set till failure again. And I did a drop set this set. Now we're going to be hitting the lateral head of the tricep here, mainly all heads of the tricep. So when you're hitting triceps, but we're going to be doing 2 sets, training till failure, and have our arms really tucked at our sides and back, really emphasizing that squeeze and stretch on the way up. And since we're doing rope and we like to get a good contraction, we're going to train a lot rather lighter for this one. So since my triceps are a little injured, I did it this way. But for a normal person with normal triceps right now, I would just say do 1 set of these at the end of your tricep workout. All right, and now we're going to be working on the side delts, mainly leading by the pinky finger to go at the top. I prefer this over cables because it's more of a natural kind of, I think, way of doing this, more natural path. But really explode at the top, go slow on the way down, train to failure, and keep your chest up high whenever you're doing these. That way you get the best side delt activation. What's going on, y'all? So we're done with the workout. Definitely getting a little leaner, not significantly, but you know. Hold on. All right, y'all. I had a DoorDash issue. I always like to tell you guys my my stories, right, or like just things that happen just in these, you know, the current day or whatever. And just recently, or just now actually, I had an issue where an order, like my DoorDash app was all messy. If you've ever been a dasher on DoorDash ends, sometimes the dasher can be horrible. Not like the person, but the app. Like it's just horrible issues sometimes. Sometimes, like just now, my order, I hit accept on an order, and then I had to refresh my app like 4 times, shut my phone off, and then put my airplane mode on, and then toggle that a couple times, and then refresh the app, and then I finally got my order on there. But I didn't know where to go or who it was for a second. But I'm like, yeah, well, this is ass, and I'm driving and all of this, and it's just like, DoorDash, you're a multi-billion-dollar company, I think, or at least multi-hundred millions, you know. I would assume that you would get your stuff figured out. Also, with a company who reaches up to like the CEOs of the world, right? And they have trillion-dollar companies. Why don't they just sell those companies? Like, you could say one aspect of like, oh, nobody has the money to be able to afford to buy that. I bet there's somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? If I had a $1 trillion company, instantly selling it. Like, what do you need more than $1 trillion for? $1 trillion. That's crazy to me, y'all. I could be happy with $1 million a year, man. More than happy with $1 million per year. But with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get going. And yeah, there's nothing more I need to really say. So I'll see you guys later.